If you're watching this, we're guessing you're already familiar with the concept of safe sport, and that's great. Everybody wants to provide safe, healthy, and respectful sport environments for all their stakeholders. Safe sport is ingrained in Respect Group's DNA. In fact, the movement started in 1997 when our co-founder, Sheldon Kennedy, disclosed his abuse. Assisted by the bold leadership of Hockey Canada, Speak Out, the first safe sport program was created. Classroom-based and mandatory for every Canadian hockey coach, it provided the foundation for the safe sport movement. Respect Group's been carrying that torch ever since, and now, through our online training, we're proud to say that over 1 million Canadians are Respect certified in sport and youth-serving organizations, from grassroots to national sport and everything in between. How did that happen? It took principled thinking, a little trial and error, and leaders like you, making safe and welcoming sport a priority. For us, it's not just about compliance and a checkmark, but a comprehensive approach to culture change, providing all of your stakeholders with multiple tools to create a positive sport environment and inspiring them to want to come back each and every day for more. That's our goal.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the final of the men's singles here at the Canadian National Championships. It is a 1 seed Samuel Murray against 2 seed Coby Iwaasa. You just saw Coby Iwaasa on the court, just getting his final preparations, working on a few serves before this match starts. It's going to be an interesting final. Samuel Murray, defending champion many times over. Coby Iwaasa looking for that first upset. That big upset. Well, if you are just joining us, this is the last day of this tournament, and what a fun tournament it's been. We've seen Frédéric Lambert claim 2 gold medals in doubles and singles. Can Samuel Murray himself do it as well? That's the big question. Coby Iwaasa doesn't live near courts these days where he's studying and working. It's a challenge for him to get to court time, but he does spend a lot of time on his fitness, working out. You'll see a lot of speed and firepower from him, but can he overcome what is somebody who does this for a living in Samuel Murray? He competes on the International Racquetball Tour, the IRT. He's one of the top 10 players in the world, and will we see it on evidence today? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. He's been here, he's done it. It's going to be a big, big task for number 2, Coby Iwaasa. Well, let's also recognize Coby Iwaasa has gotten better and better through this tournament. Was tested in the group stages, 5-gamer against Tanner Prentice, yet he prevailed. He's found himself in another final yet again, and the pressure's on. Players about to get onto the court. Officials for this match are Curtis Cullen. We have 2 line judges as well. Samuel Murray is on the left of your screen and Coby Iwaasa on the right. Michel Gagnon will be coaching Coby Iwaasa, and Reno Langlier will be coaching Samuel Murray. This is Samuel Murray's home court. Reno Langlier is the coach here at Sani Sport. Beautiful facility, about 20 tennis courts, 5 racquetball courts, 4 squash courts. It's quite a special place, and these courts are special as well. We've had a little humidity over the last 2 days. It's been raining here in Montreal. As a consequence, we've had a few wet balls called over the last 24 hours, so we may see 1 or 2 replays as well. Samuel Murray's known to perspire a little bit, so we might see some shirt changes as well. Might see some towel timeouts. The key is, can Coby Iwaasa maintain that mental focus that's necessary to overcome the number 1 seed? Samuel Murray serving. If you're just joining us for the first time today, it is first to 15, win by 1 for the first 4 games, to 11, win by 2 in the 5th if necessary. Samuel Murray claims the first with a 3-shot rally. Very deliberate on his lob serves, and that's a clean, clinical backhand down the line. Joined for this match by Mitch Braley. Mitch, thanks so much for joining us. Interesting match, but really, it's Samuel Murray's to lose.
Yeah, I think the big thing to watch here is going to be a battle of who's going to put more balls away and put it down. They're both quick. They're both smart players. They have all the tools, but Murray with his Pro Tour experience just kills a few more balls and finishes more rallies, and I think that's going to be where the difference is in this match.
Now's your chance to like and share the feed. Let's get Racquetball spread around social media. I hope this will be a spectacular event. Definitely have the athleticism to show it, and Samuel Murray slides one down the right side for an ace on return by Coby Iwaasa. Definitely a home crowd around us.
Yeah, a lot of energy in the crowd. I think it's something that Murray can feed off of here. But we're going to see a lot of variation. I think a lot of that drives Z to the left-hand side with some straight drives right just to keep Iwaasa off balance.
Skip ball. Yesterday we were talking about the fact we never really said that of Samuel Murray in his doubles final, but there's a one early in the first game. Curtis Cullen, an international referee representing Canada at major events. There's the speed of Coby Iwaasa. He's like a cat. Just amazing how he can get from one place to another so quickly.
Yeah, and that's one thing he's going to have to lean on. It's just getting a lot of balls back into play and waiting for his opportunities. I mean, Murray plays such a controlled game, so he's going to try and build rallies, and Iwaasa's just going to have to kind of weather the storm, get a lot back, and wait until he gets a setup to put the ball down.
And that's the key. Can he put the ball down? That was an easy opportunity to do so. He left it up, and for me, Iwaasa's backhand has always been the suspect side.
Yeah, you can see he just doesn't quite have the confidence on it that I think he would like. He's a little bit tentative on it at times, leaves it up. And Murray, in contrast, has been really sharp on it all week.
That was clean. That was low. 2 good backhands down the line from Iwaasa.
That's what he'll have to do. Is he's going to have to make. He's good.
Already.
If he wants to win the Open Final, win good shot. Hit good shots.
Yeah, it's 4-4. We're already in the towel timeouts. Curtis Cullen going to get some cardio in this afternoon, I think. Preparing for the curling season this
bright
winter.
Future in curling, yeah. You beat me to it.
Go sub.
Great to see so many people watching this match here in person. That's smart and efficient. Samuel Murray taking the ball early, opening up the court on the right side. Sometimes players skip that ball because it's so easy. Samuel Murray's been here, done it, and knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, I think Iwaasa, if he wants to see some success in this match, he's going to have to be getting his first serve drive serve in and putting a lot of pressure on right away.
Two excellent forehands from Iwaasa. One, an inside-out forehand you typically see in tennis, showing the wrist strength, the forearm strength of Iwaasa. Excellent serve. What will Iwaasa do? Goes for power. Samuel Murray wanted something. Iwaasa wanted something. Neither player stopped play. Official says I didn't see the wet ball, and so play continued. We had this back in Winnipeg a few years ago where we ended up switching courts. We actually ended up switching courts and finishing the finals on a different court. And Iwaasa was into that match. He was forcing. I mean, he had the lead against Murray, and when the switch happened, it was all Murray after that.
Yeah, it's one of the frustrations we deal with in the sport. That's a classic Samuel Murray shot, is that reverse pinch in the corner.
But it went so fast that Iwaasa, even though he is quick, couldn't get that. I wonder if that long rally that Iwaasa missed up at the front of the court is going to cost him, because it's now 7-5.
Yeah, that was a big point in terms of momentum swings and the score we have here in rally point.
And Iwaasa has to avoid those unforced errors.
Frustration.
Yeah, you're not going to see many unforced errors from Samuel Murray. We saw a lot of unforced errors in Iwaasa's game this week, and he counters that with speed and power, and sometimes grinds out wins as opposed to winning them playing classic racquetball.
Yeah, and then getting against Murray, who just gets so many balls back, and it's almost, I mean, you have to hit tough shots like that, because when you get a setup against Murray, you almost tend to panic, like, oh, I have my chance, I have my opportunity, and sometimes you go for a little bit too much and end up putting it into the floor. Outstanding
return from Coby Iwaasa. This is the serve that has worked for Iwaasa all week. Too good, Samuel Murray. Excellent defense against many. Iwaasa would have won that point, but not against Samuel Murray.
No, and that's what we say, you know, throughout the week, those are the rallies that he's won a couple of shots ago, but Murray just keeps picking balls up, doing so much with it, and eventually gives himself an opportunity to put the ball down.
Neither of these players are particularly emotional on the court. Ooh. Coby Iwaasa can't do it better than that. Backhand pinch rollout. 7 serving 9. Outstanding defense from Samuel Murray. That's amazing.
Great length on sealing balls, even though he's flicking.
Now's his chance. And an excellent shot. Good composure from Coby Iwaasa to guide that down the left side. Drive serve to the left side coming up. Perfect speed, perfect angle from Samuel Murray. Crowd around us like it. They're pulling for the home favorite.
That's tough on the shot selection for Iwaasa on his third shot, because he's hitting the ball back to Murray. You know, Murray's got such quick hands, such good rotation. You have to hit a perfect shot if you're going to hit back to his side of the court in singles especially.
For me, I think Iwaasa has to win game 1.
Absolutely he does, I think. Just based on the history, he needs that little bit of a confidence boost. So I think
pressure on
Murray.
Murray.
For him, for sure.
What a return. He didn't hit it as hard as he could, Coby Iwaasa. He waited and then punched it cross court. No response from Samuel Murray. 9 serving 10. Great first game. Screen serve called. Iwaasa hits it so hard, I'd love to see him throw in a jam once in a while.
Yeah, he used to do it quite often. I haven't seen him do it much here this week. See if it's something he brings out later in the match, perhaps.
Silky smooth. Show me anybody that can hit this backhand splat any better than that. literally rolls from the front wall.
Yeah, that's a patented Murray splat there. I mean, that's one you can't leave off the back wall from on the left, especially. He's going to put those down more often than not. Nothing left.
Murray typically plays the left side in doubles. You can see why. Nice defense from Iwaasa. But the offense from Samuel Murray, just too good. 12 serving 9. Iwaasa doesn't like taking a timeout. Like to see one here. He's pacing in the back.
Yeah. Quick look to his coach, who isn't signaling for one either.
No, but typically if you take a timeout, you win the rally after, and right now it's getting away from Iwaasa, 12-9. In close matches, I should add.
Yeah, definitely.
That's too easy for Samuel Murray. Blasts the ball down the line from a loose return from Coby Iwaasa.
Yeah, those are the type of returns he can't afford. He's good to be aggressive and go for that, but he needs something a little bit, puts a little bit more pressure on Murray there. He can't just shift over on the right and hit an easy re-kill down the side.
Excellent pickup from Iwaasa, but he's in trouble. What a rally. Oh my goodness, reverse pinch winner. Samuel Murray. Coby Iwaasa got 2 amazing balls back, but Murray keeping his composure, and what a finish.
And that is the difference, is you see Murray making a lot of gets too, but Iwaasa not putting as many down, and Murray just calmly takes his time and is killing a ton of balls here.
Game point. Set up. First game goes to Samuel Murray, the doubles partners, the Pan Am champion gold medalists. They're playing each other, and Samuel Murray claims the first, playing almost perfect racquetball, 15-9. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a minute. Coby Iwaasa working hard, but he's got more work to do.
Même les athlètes élites ont besoin de soutien pour atteindre leur but, pour aller plus loin que ceux et celles avant eux et pour laisser un sport meilleur à ceux et celles qui les suivront. Athlète Cannes représente les membres des équipes nationales seniors du Canada qui participent aux manifestations multisports et championnats du monde. Nous avons pour mission de parler d'une seule voix puissante en faveur d'un système sportif centré sur l'athlète, où les droits des athlètes sont respectés, où les préoccupations des athlètes sont entendues et prises en compte, et où les athlètes ont une influence sur les décisions clés qui sont prises dans le milieu sportif du Canada. Nous formons des athlètes leaders qui influencent les politiques du sport et inspire une solide culture sportive. Nous offrons un endroit sécuritaire et inclusif pour partager vos points de vue et préoccupations sur les questions qui vous tiennent à cœur. Et ensemble, nous suscitons et réalisons des changements. Nous avons été le premier organisme fondé par les athlètes des équipes nationales pour les athlètes. Depuis, nous avons toujours été des leaders mondiaux en matière de représentation des athlètes. Joignez-vous à Athlète Cannes. Vous y êtes. Chez vous.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Tim Baghurst, Mitch Braley, JTRP at the controls for this final between Murray and Iwaasa. Iwaasa, he has to get that breakthrough win against Samuel Murray, and right now, losing that first game, Mitch, that's put him in a hole.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that mental block per se. I think takes a bit of credit away from Murray and how good he is, but certainly I think Iwaasa needed that first game just to build a bit of confidence and feel like, hey, I can beat this guy, I can be right in this match. But Murray looking so good.
That's better. I like the aggression from Coby Iwaasa. For me, he has to keep these rallies short. Sure, he's quick, he can get a lot of balls back. Murray seems to be more accurate in his shots.
Yeah, Murray tends to win those long rallies as well. If you look at the history, they usually end up in his favor.
Samuel Murray, though, just quick hands. He's a big man, but gets so low.
Yeah.
Leg strength, just complete racquetball player. Still waiting for his breakthrough moment on tour. Hasn't had it yet.
Has had a couple.
He's gotten to the final.
Yeah, he's won the Grand Slam in Atlanta, but just shows the depth of the tour as well.
Boy, and you have to perform like this kind of environment all the way through a weekend.
Yeah, exactly. You got 3, 4, 5 really tough matches. It's a tall task.
Look at that. Through the legs from Murray. Another get, unbelievable. But Coby Iwaasa eventually puts it down. I mean, Iwaasa, against most people, 3 or 4 of those shots would have been down. Samuel Murray making him hit one more.
He's so good at that. It really gets in your head when you know, Iwaasa hit a great shot there, but it's also like, wow, that's how good it has to be every single time to win the rally, and that's what starts to generate some unforced errors or forces you to go for a little bit too much. Like that right there. Tried to put that one down, skips it into the floor.
Well, I just shared this match to my Facebook feed. If you're watching, I hope you do as well. This is a high-quality final. And again, Samuel Murray just keeping that ball alive when he's in trouble. Coby Iwaasa's having opportunities, just can't get the ball down.
Oh no.
Swing and a miss from Coby Iwaasa. He guessed right, but another point for Samuel Murray. Yeah, one of the comments in the chat is, you know, winning a Tier 1 Grand Slam is a breakthrough moment. Agreed. But it hasn't continued, is my point. We haven't seen Samuel Murray in multiple finals after that. And he's got everything to allow him to be at the top, I think, for several years.
Oh, there's no doubt. Every tool, I mean, you can't. Quick, powerful, athletic, great shape, terrific shooter, smart, calculated. He's got them all there. It's just, again, like we said, it's just there's so many other pros that have the same skill set. It's just a matter of who wants a little bit more and who's going to show up on that day when the big moments come around.
Excellent shot from Iwaasa that time. 3 serving 5. And no disrespect to the rest of the competitors like yourself, Mitch, these two haven't been tested like this this week.
No, certainly not. Even in matches where, you know, it seems like they might even drop a game, there's just a level that they're able to elevate to when they play each other that you certainly don't see until they get into the court with one another.
Right. Skip ball, Iwaasa.
Tentative.
It's the right shot, he just missed it. For Coby, it has to be frustrating to be in a final, knowing that you haven't been able to put in the training that you wanted to be your best, because, you know, I really think Coby could be a top pro player.
Oh, there's no doubt. Yeah, like you said, he's got all the tools. It's just a matter of having a little bit more confidence on some of the setups, especially.
Yeah, he just needs more reps.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to, really, right? It's just reps and time on the tour, which Murray has in spades.
He has the potential, no doubt. 7 serving 3, Murray leads. No. Paid the price.
Yeah.
You saw why I said no.
A little bit too aggressive.
Well, and that's just Iwaasa's game. He's just, you know, I'd like to see him bring a little bit more strategy into his game as opposed to just relying on that athleticism and speed to keep him in points. That's where you're seeing the difference. I mean, Murray is quick and strong just like Iwaasa, but Murray is making more strategic shots.
Yeah.
And then an unforced error. We'll see a timeout.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one. It's falling away from Coby Iwaasa in game 2. It's Murray who leads 9-3. We'll be back in just a couple.
Les filles commencent à jouer au racquetball à un jeune âge, mais au fur et à mesure qu'elles se développent en tant qu'athlètes, elles trouvent de moins en moins de filles pour s'entraîner et participer à des compétitions. Par conséquent, elles se retrouvent souvent dans des programmes qui ne répondent pas toujours à leurs besoins sociaux et physiques, ce qui leur donne le sentiment de ne pas vraiment être à leur place. En mettant des programmes spécifiquement destinés aux filles et aux femmes, nous pouvons les inciter à continuer à pratiquer le sport qu'elles aiment. Canadian Women in Sport et Racquetball Canada peuvent vous aider en vous proposant d'excellentes ressources. Changeons le jeu.
And we're back, everybody. Tim Backhurst and Mitch Braley, joined with JTRP, enjoying this final between Samuel Murray and Coby Iwaasa. Lots of instructions going on to my right with Michel Gagnon, legendary racquetball coach in Canada, been supporting the international team for many years, and also very successful son in Vincent Gagnon, who I first, got to know way back in the early 2010s.
Who's actually been floating around here, I think, watching some of these players this weekend, or last couple of days. Yeah.
It's been great to see him. I haven't seen him for several years, and hugely successful back on the international scene with Mike Green and even Tim Landrieu as well in these later stages of his career. All right, here we go. Mitch Braley getting some love in the chat box. Don't get carried away, people. He's already overconfident.
Overwhelming fans. Probably saw my medal earlier. Thank you to everybody. I did an autograph signing for a 1-hour window earlier if you missed it.
And a little short again. Just power from Murray right at Iwaasa. And another point and a grimace from Coby Iwaasa.
That's usually the most emotion you'll see out of him in terms of a negative way in a match. But, you can tell he's definitely frustrated with how this match has been going so far. Murray's been in control.
He's mentally strong. He wants to win it. There's no question, but tough ask against somebody who does this for a living. Ten serving 3. Iwaasa finally puts one down on the right side. It's his forehand, his favored side. 4 serving 10. He needs a good drive serve.
Nice
wow,
shot.
That was tough. Almost a backhand slice to finish that.
Bit of a change-up too, which I like. It wasn't going for a straight drive.
Right.
Sort of a half-crack jam.
That's a smart shot. How did Samuel Murray get it back? Unbelievable to get that, dig that off the back wall. But straight down the line from Iwaasa. 2 bounces, clinical, much better.
And that's what he needs. It starts off with a good quality serve that at least gets him into the rally on a strong footing, and then he's able to maintain the pressure and put the ball away. So he's going to need a few more of those here to stay in this second game.
Just a little short. Murray taking his time to serve. You can see the difference in pace between these two. Iwaasa likes to get on with it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Samuel Murray slowing him down.
A rare miss.
First one of this second game. He only skipped one in the first game. And a free point for Coby Iwaasa. This will come off the back wall. And it was punished justifiably. Samuel Murray really demonstrating his wrist strength because it didn't come off very far. Where most players going? Down the left to the open side. He went cross court. Iwaasa wasn't ready.
No, I think Iwaasa was leaning left as well, thinking that's the only shot that he really has from there. So you're right, he picked it clean with a few inches off the back wall at the very most.
And we're really seeing the best of Samuel Murray on display this weekend. He and his brother Tommy Murray won the doubles last night. Just short. I thought that was going to hit too. Talk about home court advantage.
Pressure.
So for right now, the serve for Iwaasa isn't giving him an advantage. He's not hitting those three-shot rallies like I talked about at the beginning. He's playing defense on that third shot.
Yeah, Murray's been returning it super well. He hasn't even really gone to the ceiling too much. He's been hitting some really good jams, passes, aggressive shots that puts the pressure on immediately. Which probably comes from that Pro Tour experience of seeing so many good, solid drive servers on a regular basis every few weeks.
Excellent C serve. Straight down the line goes Samuel Murray. Iwaasa, good effort, hitting the floor on the right side, but again, no point for Iwaasa, and it's game point for Samuel Murray. Also, just to remind you, if you are new to Racquetball Canada, you can see in the chat, you can donate to Racquetball Canada and help support these players, also help support things such as the stream. It does, everything costs money. It requires time and investment financially, and you can be a part of helping that. Allowing us to be here is, I think, an important part of spreading racquetball around Canada and exposing new people to the sport.
Yeah, of course. No, it's great to see the community we have here now. So it'll be great to see it grow. And
there it is. Comfortable three-shot rally for Samuel Murray, and he takes a 15-9, 15-8 lead in game two. We'll be back for game three. Coby Iwaasa, we haven't seen anybody come back from 2-0 down this week. Will we see it here? We'll find out after the break.
The Canadian Sport Helpline is a national toll-free helpline aimed at offering a safe place for victims and witnesses of abuse, harassment, and discrimination in sport to share their concerns and get advice on the next steps and get referrals to other resources for follow-up. The Canadian Sport Helpline provides professional listening and referral services by phone, text, or by email 7 days a week. La ligne d'aide du sport canadien est une ligne d'aide nationale sans frais qui vise à offrir un endroit sûr aux victimes et aux témoins d'abus, d'harcèlement et de discrimination dans le sport pour partager leurs préoccupations, obtenir des conseils sur les prochaines étapes et être orientés vers d'autres ressources pour le suivi. La ligne d'aide du sport canadienne offre une écoute professionnelle et des services d'orientation par téléphone, texte et courriel 7 jours sur 7. Montez en grade avec le programme de badge de Racquetball Canada. Notre programme enseigne les habiletés de racquetball en utilisant des progressions qui développent les habiletés graduellement en utilisant une variété de méthodes et d'activités amusantes pour créer un environnement positif tout en se concentrant sur les besoins de chaque athlète. La nature polyvalente du programme permet de modifier les activités pour s'adapter à toutes les aptitudes et capacités. Cela permet à chacun de donner le meilleur de lui-même. Visitez racquetballcanada.ca pour plus d'informations ou vérifiez auprès de votre club local les données du programme Badge.
And we're live, everybody. Tim Backers, Mitch Braley. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of this final. It's the last one of the day. It's the last one of the tournament. Mitch, it's been a really fun tournament to be part of, especially given we haven't had a couple real tournaments since 2019.
Yeah, and the crowd around us is terrific. I mean, we got Samuel Murray, who's a bit of a hometown hero, I guess, so to speak, and he's the local favorite. We got tons of friends, family supporting him here, which is awesome. It's always great to see this crowd, this community, which we haven't for a number of years. So definitely brings some excitement, and I think he's been feeding off it here with the way he's been playing. A lot of energy, a lot of high quality racquetball. So hopefully we see another, say, game 3 that falls the same high level we saw in games 1 and 2.
Opportunity. Taken. Change of shirt for Coby Iwaasa. Let's see if it helps.
Switching to a lob serve, first serve. Good change of pace.
Yeah.
He's been hitting pinches and down lines on most of those setups there, so smart shot selection from him.
Iwaasa didn't stay home. He guessed, and just too much power from Murray. I like the change up on the serve there. We talked about the drive serve not really working against Murray, not really giving opportunities. Look, I'm down 2-0. I've got to do something different because what I'm doing right now isn't working.
Yeah, exactly. It's not as simple as that. And I've seen him play well lob serving first serve, so we'll see if he can bring some of that success into this match here.
Just clean hitting from Samuel Murray. Power, low and hard, left and right. Coby Iwaasa working hard to keep those balls alive, but it's at the moment a bit of a cat playing with a mouse.
Yeah, Murray's just dictating play so much. His shot selection is so good, constantly keeps you off balance.
Wow!
That's a great shot.
Are you kidding? Don't try this at home. Jumping reverse pinch winner. I like the aggression, but my goodness, that's high risk.
Yeah, even Murray giving him a bit of a fist bump, say, hey, great shot, acknowledging it. And he made a great get on that one too. That would be a winner against probably anybody else in this tournament.
Yeah.
Credit to Coby for keeping the composure and putting that ball away.
Back to the drive serve. Paying the price. It was a lucky bounce, and Samuel Murray's a little apologetic. I'm sorry I couldn't do that more often, he says. No, just kidding. It was not a planned shot, but again, if we go back to that drive serve, didn't work. All of a sudden, you know, Coby Iwaasa finds himself chasing a ball when really it should be Samuel Murray chasing the ball. Yeah, and the message I see is when he switches to that lob serve to start, and then a couple, and then back to a drive serve. It's almost like, you know, does he know what to serve? He's trying to find something, and hasn't been able to so far. Chase serve, Samuel Murray left side. Four serving 2. I mean, what's the purpose of a drive serve? I mean, one thing is it just keeps the tempo where you like it, but you're looking for weak returns, put pressure on your opponent. Right. Gain an advantage, and it's not working for Coby Iwaasa. It is for Samuel Murray, though. Loose return from Iwaasa. Samuel Murray, 3-shot rally. Certainly not a weapon that you think of right away when you think of Sam Murray's the drive serve, but he absolutely has. I mean, his length has been great here. He does have a great drive serve, and it's been forcing all sorts of weak returns that he's jumping on. 5-2. Second serve. 6-2. And right now, for me, a big difference in this match is just serve quality and return quality. Quality of serve from Coby Iwaasa is not bad, but the return is better than what Iwaasa is returning Samuel Murray's serve. Yeah, I would say Murray's probably one of the best serve returners in the game right now, and he's been showing that this entire match. Yeah, another skip return from Iwaasa, 2 in a row. All of a sudden, with Rowley scoring, it's 7-2.
Aggressive.
Well,
very aggressive.
Yeah, I think Iwaasa's kind of like, I've got nothing left now. I've just got to go for it.
Which can be where he become dangerous. If he's going to play loose and just go for it, and hey, maybe he gets on a run here and puts a bunch together.
That's an excellent serve. We'll have an appeal. I think Murray will lose this one.
I think so too.
One agrees, one disagrees.
I think it's almost a smart opinion in a way of, hey, I don't want Iwaasa to get some momentum here. Let's see if we can get the short call, bring it back to another lob serve.
Soft hands that time. Iwaasa up in the service box. A little fist pump from him. We don't typically see much emotion. We saw a little there. 5-7.
Doesn't want to get into a bigger hole than he was in. He needed these points.
Here's an opportunity.
No.
Oh my.
Read him like a book on that one there.
Yeah, he did. And the fact Murray almost missed it because it was such a bad pinch.
You just wonder if part of that is Iwaasa felt Murray there coming up behind him, and all of a sudden you panic a bit and tighten up, and oh, you know what, I didn't make the shot. And then Murray's still able to, quick hands, reflick it to Iwaasa and take the rally.
Excellent serve, but good return from Iwaasa.
That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's so fast.
Can't teach it. Like you said yesterday, Tim, that's sliding over, fade away, strong wrists.
And then the skip from Iwaasa. I'd really love to see Iwaasa on tour playing a full season. I think it would really benefit him from just playing these type of matches day after day.
Yeah, I know he did attend the New York Open Pro event, I think weekend before this, 2 weeks before, just to
Played
sort of
very
sharpen
well.
up. And he says he did, yeah, he felt good coming in. But again, it's just, you need the reps and the reps and the reps through an entire season, not just here and there.
Right. Samuel Murray doesn't like it.
Samuel, is it feeling? Michael, it's replay only. Overturn, point. I thought it was a flick to the ceiling. I thought you were in here. Yeah. And it was a crack.
So call is overturned by the line judges. Avoidable hinder given. My initial thought was replay too.
Mine was as well. It was close, but I think like Cullen's explanation there to Murray was just, hey, it looked like you were flicking, you're a bit jammed, and Murray seemed okay with the explanation.
Yeah.
Made
well,
sense.
Murray's happy anyway because he got the point.
The call, yeah.
But it did look like he was going to the ceiling for me. Too good, wide angle. There's the fist pump from Samuel Murray. I was talking to JT last night in the hotel about Samuel Murray and just mentioned he's one of the few players where I can't tell which way he's going to hit. He disguises his shots so well. A lot of players like the forehand pinch from Iwaasa that he left up. You know where it's going. His feet tell you. His body position tell you. Murray is deceptive.
No, and his footwork is so clean and so good.
Murray. Nice hands. Nice hands from Coby Iwaasa.
And he's a great redirect with the ball as well. There's a lot of times where balls come back at him and he's able to somehow push with power, punch it right back down the line when normally anyone else would have to flick it cross court because that's the only natural shot. So, like you said, strong wrists, very athletic person, great shape.
Iwaasa working hard, but he's down 7-11. Clean line from Murray, gives him a setup. And that's even better. Murray is starting to sense the finish line, you can tell.
See the fist bumps. Wants to close this out. I mean, even though he's controlled most of the match, he still doesn't want to let Iwaasa in, give him any sort of confidence. 3 points away from the title.
That's a tremendous return from Coby Iwaasa. Hit the return faster than the serve. 8 serving 12. (13) serving 8. Again, Iwaasa just not trusting any of his serves in this match, trying a variety. Hasn't found one he likes.
No, and that's really been a big part of the story, is he just serve and serve return, like we said, is been on full display here.
And in rally scoring, you know, both are now really valuable. That's low and hard. That's low and hard for Samuel Murray, bending his knees, keeping that flat, and all of a sudden, Coby Iwaasa finds himself at match point down. Samuel Murray taking his time, enjoying the moment, I think.
Yeah, certainly. The hometown crowd, too, makes everything a little bit much sweeter.
We'll be seeing a lot of cheers here in a second, I suspect, unless Coby Iwaasa does something extraordinary. 14-8. Here it is, Samuel Murray. Broken ball.
It's one of the few we've seen all week.
Right, I wondered what happened.
I thought it might have hit Iwaasa in the shoe.
Me too. Just to add a little tension to this moment. Murray looking to defend his title again and again.
New fresh ball on the drive serve never hurts. I think he might hit a drive Z.
This is my third national championships. I've never seen Murray lose a match.
No, I don't know how many in a row he's had now,
but he's got another one. And just like that, Coby Iwaasa puts one into the floor, and Samuel Murray comes out to the applause of the home crowd. Excellent effort. You can hear the cheers. Excellent effort. Mitch Braley, on behalf of Iwaasa, gave everything, but as we suspected, the cream rises. Samuel Murray did what he's done in Canada for so many years.
Yeah, and it's great to see for him. You can hear the crowd behind us here. I mean, works super, super hard. He puts in so many hours, travels to so many events, and it just shows like that's the type of match he wants to play, as he showed his full skill set there, why he's the best player in the country, why he has so many national titles in a row. In Iwaasa, you know, to his credit, he came in here and he tried everything. He was trying different serves. He was picking up a lot of balls, but Murray just a high-class quality player.
He put on a show, didn't he?
He really did, yeah.
I mean, 2 skip balls the entire match.
That's all I can think of.
Look at the kill shot ratio. It's incredible. He played phenomenal racquetball all week and thoroughly deserves his title as national champion in singles and doubles. Well, that's all we have for you this week. We hope you enjoyed all the coverage. Thanks to everybody who's shared the feed. Mitch, thanks so much for joining me. And, of course, JT and I are looking forward to being back here next year. We got asked if we'd return. We're excited to be part of this and help Racquetball Canada. So until then, thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
We acknowledge the financial support of the Government of Canada. Nous reconnaissons l'appui financier du gouvernement du Canada.